mate, I've just gone into like I think 12 spiders. That was adventurous, just went for a whole wheel of spiders. Been absolutely attacked by them webs. Just OT at the back. A lovely little lake to finish it. And Jess has scared off, so I better catch up. There's also a lovely little stop by the river down there, which is nice. And you come out of here onto the main road, turn right up to the campsite. Absolutely gutted. Brought the 640. Had it. How long we had it, Jess?
2 months.
Nearly 2 months. And I'll show you. We just found. Well, I found it yesterday. So I was sitting in here, minding my own business as you do. It's a bit dirtier down there now where I've like pushed it a bit and the water's come out and it's all dirty water all pissing down it. But yeah, I don't know if you can see. There's loads of pinholes. I was like, what's all this pinhole stuff down here? Obviously, it's a load of damp. Not even going in it. Look at that, 40%. I'm not even going in the wall. It's on the outside. That's off the chart. And it is all under it. Bearing in mind I've had the heater on in here all day as well, all night, sorry. So yeah, that's quite annoying, but we've gone to see a 638 or something last night. Basically the guy Mark from the company, I won't say, but he's a good man. He said he'd refund me basically and he'll get the van collected. Because obviously it said it's had an ab check this year and it obviously hasn't. So yeah, bit of a pain, but we went up there to see it last night and he's had damp problems, same thing in the back, but he's had it fixed. His was actually here on his, he's had like a chunk cut here, removed, put in. I had a little test, everything seemed good. The main problem with these though is the water comes off your tyre, runs all through the back panel in here, and then literally you've got a corner brace for this flooring, literally the other side of this. So obviously all that water is just getting sodden in there, and it clearly hasn't even been treated for it. But like, look, not even that just pulls out, it's rotten. I think yesterday, but like the thing is, all these holes were here before, so someone knew about it. Potentially the guy we got it off and he was just like, yeah, get rid, that's soaking wet. So yeah, it's hurt me so a bit. But we're not giving up. is in all her glory. Love the van, but we're looking at like the 738 or 638 XLB thing, bigger with like a bed in the back, and it is what it is. At least we found it now rather than later, but when I brought it, it had this crack on it. And at the time I just didn't think nothing of it. I just thought, oh, someone's just reverse, give it a ding, but I reckon it's twisted the whole chassis up. Twisted just a little buckle, twisted the chassis, and all that water's getting in. So the next one, I'm going to take all this bumper off, under seal it, marine tape it, silicone it, and then hopefully that should be good. And yeah, also when we brought this motorhome, it's a mess in here. It's a mess in here, but yeah, down there where the trimmer boiler is and all that, it was only by chance. I just had a look when we first got it, and I thought I'll just have a little look, see what's happening, get to know the motorhome a bit. You know how we do, us men. And yeah, I've gone under there and I started to see a bit of water. I was like, why is there water everywhere? So I started to investigate that. Turns out it was a split in one of the main pipes that was like all hidden under ducting and cables. I had to take all the ducting out to get to it, move the cable, like it was a drama. But I found the water leak. I ended up being able to stop that. But again, how long has that been leaking for? Do you know what I mean? It's only this guy Tony on Kelvedon Hatch, proper geezer. He's let me borrow his damp meter. I didn't even have one before this. Like, he's obviously let me borrow it to go see this new van I'm going to look at Motorhome. So yeah, big up Tony, Kelvedon Hatch. I know who you are, geezer, proper geezer. And yeah. Like, I'm going to go and have a little test now and see what the boiler's saying down there, because I haven't even checked it. I know I'm getting rid of it anyway, so it is what it is. But also, the cassette was full when I brought the motorhome, full of shit. It was flipping rancid, mate. So like, those people are scumbags. If you're watching this, you are a dirty scumbag, mate. You're lucky I didn't throw it all over your house, mate. Because I'd have done 500 miles just to do that, you know what I mean? Because you're wrong. But also, they've put a sticker in here saying "Hab check done 2023." We called them, the company, yesterday as well, just to confirm it's been done and whatnot. And they're like, we've never had that vehicle in here. And when I first got it, like I said, us men, we go around tweaking our bits and whatnot. And that sounded dodgy, but you know what I mean. We do our bits and bobs in the gaff, and I thought I'll go around, just make sure all the screws are fairly tight on the windows. Obviously, a bit of damp and whatnot happens, doesn't it? So I thought I'd go around, check them. Mate, every screw on the window, in every window in it, was basically not loose, but fairly loose. That made me question things, but I thought, oh, maybe it's just driving around where I've been driving it, do you know what I mean, and whatnot, it's come loose. So, but now I'm questioning it all. I think they done me dirty. It is what it is. Like I said, thank God, this guy called Mark, proper fella as well, like, sounds like no questions of a doubt or anything. I think he's got the hump more with the person. He's basically a broker, and he was selling it on behalf of this guy who's left the cassette full, blah blah blah. Excuse my language, it was scumbaggy. So yeah, I think he's got more the hump with the fella who we brought it off, rather than us complaining to him, if you know what I mean. Because he's basically said, look, I'll give you your money back, give me a week, I'll send you your dough and I'll get the van collected. So hats off to you for doing that for me, mate, because I know you probably don't have to. And it's not my fault at the end of the day. Probably I should have checked it more. I should have just said, mate, what the got cassette full. It's just it is what it is. We are where we are. Hopefully it's all for a reason. Like I said, I can only thank Mark enough for doing what he's done and helping me resolve it and helping me get it in the first place, I guess. So thank you, Mark, if you ever see this. Appreciate you, mate, I really do. And yeah, hopefully we get this new one, maybe in a week, 5 to 7 days. And I don't know what we're going to do. We've got all our stuff here. Currently got Jess's mum next door. Give you a little... In fact, I'll give you a quick rundown on that. So, in fact, I'll do that for another video, because this is all about this at the minute, and then I'll do that another time. Yeah, so... Ooh, that was a rumble in my belly, boy. Let's get some food after this one. So yeah, that's where we're at. Hopefully that's all sorted. We've had a lot of rain, I understand that, but at the same time, if it wasn't for all the pinholes in the wall, like, I'd accept liability myself. I'd accept, like, it's been raining, it's my fault for driving it in treacherous conditions and whatnot. But the fact that there's pinholes everywhere on that van, someone's already known about that. No one's informed us, and for me, that's information that's not been passed on that should have been. You know what I mean? So a bit of negligence from the seller's side, not Mark, but the actual person selling his van. Like I said, he was a wrong un. Fuck yeah, you know the drill there. Moaned about that one enough. But yeah, like I say, hopefully we get this resolved and I'll get to show you the new one. Obviously, excuse the mess, I've got bloody tools out and all sorts. I've got stuff everywhere. I've got no water. I need to go and get water. Just usual motorhome life. Like I say, lovely van, 640, chausson 640, lovely van, perfectly built for 2 people. Obviously I'm living in it full time, so now I know that, and I've been doing it for a while. Sort of, there's things I've seen that benefit us a bit better in other senses, so hopefully it's all for a good reason. So I'll catch you on the flip side, everyone. Have a good day. Bosh. Broke my gimbal. So obviously I had it on charge. Oh look, gimbal overheated. It's done out. Sorry my people, I'm gonna have to get a new one. It is what it is. Gotta look at the positives. There must be something new on the horizon. Give up over it. Oh, hassle. What do you think? Bloody nightmare, innit? It's flown off the side where it was charging while I was driving and just absolutely hit the deck. It is what it is, my people. Catch you in a bit. Yeah, while thinking about it, obviously I had my Berlingo. I was doing my Berlingo. My mum's always had motorhomes, so I've been doing this from a kid. But yeah, Jess's mum and dad were obviously keen to know what we get up to, and they were interested in this lifestyle. So they've only gone and brought a motorhome. So yeah, we're parked up beside. Parked up, chilling. Jess is just doing a bit of washing, and we're obviously on the pitch next door here, which is nice. I mean, it's nice that given someone that like drive and want to do something different in life, it's like they've literally just rented out the house, brought the motor home, and they're just gonna go and sail about, just sitting on the cars here as you do, doing a video. But yeah, I thought I'd just give you another little video on that, just to explain their situation. So they were working, they've got a house there, they just sold it, brought the motor home, off they go, and they're loving it. Loads of questions, obviously. Constantly getting bombarded with questions on how to do this, how to do that, which is understandable, but it's all part of the fun. Learning and get to know your van. but they seem happy, and they're just next to us. They've been here a couple of days, and yeah, good luck to them. I hope they enjoy it. It's just raining here at the minute, which is a bit pants, but it is what it is. Oh, my belly's still there. Thank you. Just in Kelvin didn't. About to head out. Gonna fly down the east coast. Let's get it. Clean the van, clean the toilet, take the toilet out of the cassette, fill up with water. You're just doing bits, you know. You never like sitting there if you're scratching your head looking at four walls. And if you are, oh, you can't even see. You're up the window. And you're outside. I love it. I wouldn't change it for the world. I think more people, especially my age, need to be doing this. It's a shame that the price of these vans are so expensive, but at the same time, it doesn't mean you can't obviously start off on a cheaper basis. But even the cheaper ones, they're still so expensive. It's a shame to see, really, because I know like so many people in their late 20s, 30s, early 30s, late 30s, they would love to do this. I've got so many friends that would love to do this, but they just can't afford it. They're all tied up, mortgages, rent, kids and things. But don't let the kids stop you, they'd love it as well. I remember being a kid myself when my mum had one. She didn't live in it or anything like that, but we used to go touring, do a few bits and whatnot, and I loved it. Best thing about it. So for your kids, like I can vouch. I can remember being a kid. I can't remember everything, but I know I loved it. Otherwise I wouldn't be anyone today, would I? But yeah, other than that, just thought I'd check in, like I said, say hello, and I wish you all the best. Summer is on the way. Milk bottles are out, as I've said. Bush. Look at them ladies. Don't look too long. A little bit white. They need a bit of sun. We'll get out there now though. Wish you all the best, people. Hello everyone, it's me again. We're currently just parked up in Kelvedon Hatch. Been here for like 5 days, just sorting out my life, still moving out of my house, things like that. It's all going cushy though. Weather's a lot nicer today. Got the old shorts on and that. The old pins out, milk bottles. Bring that back up. And yeah, done a few bits today. Been cleaning. Busy on the tools. Lovely day. Jess has just out, gone to the shop. I've just been on the cleaning one. Got no work this week. Guy keeps letting me down. Driving me mental. It's like my 3rd week no work. So he just chats macca. Don't know what he's doing himself. But anyway, on to new ventures. I'm talking about working on a campsite with Jess. Doing a few bits like that. It's obviously in the cupboard. Yours truly. You alright, Sonny girl? Good girl. Don't normally let her in there, but I'll let her touch you. So yeah, excuse the van, it's a mess. the cat's toy, if anyone's asking. Got getting the old drone charged and ready for our excursions. And yeah, just checking in with everyone. Obviously my camera broke, so I couldn't do any footage, so I've been a bit off, but we're back. Got a new camera and ready to carry on documenting things. ADHD, I walk around the van just up and down, don't you know what I'm doing. So yeah, brilliant, good shot. And yeah, I might do a little walk around of the actual campsite just so you know what it's about. I love it here, it's so peaceful. Kelvedon Hatch Camping and Caravan, so definitely hit it up if you're about, just because it's peaceful, it's chilled, it's relaxed, you're quite close to London, and there's always loads of things to see, you know the drill. Haven't got a school here, but yeah, just checking in. Say hello, do me a bit, and my question for you is, where should I go next? Where should I go? I'm thinking about hitting Spain up, thinking about going down to Spain, see my mum. It's obviously just money, and obviously I haven't been working for a few weeks, so it's a bit pants, but I've been sorting out other things. I tell you what, you'll like this. Projector screen, got that installed. Done that the other week. It's the nuts, honestly. If anyone's doing anything out and about, sack your TV off in the van, get a projector. Just less space. You can connect your phones, you can watch all your stuff on your phone, and you can actually see it from where you're sitting. That one there, obviously I've got the chausson 640, and that is a drop down bed above my head, so I can lay there watching it in bed, sit here watching it with people. It's proper handy, mate. Cushy dough. Met a lovely geezer down here, Charlie, lovely dude. He's just been divorced. He's there with his dog Sid. He's off up to Suffolk. Wish him all well. Lovely van, lovely dog, lovely geezer. It's nice to meet people like that on your journeys, you know. And just keep it moving, keep the conversations flying, keep the spots coming, you know what I'm saying? I love this. If you're not doing it, you need to get onto this. This is the way forward. This is what life's really about, actually grafting to live, if that makes sense. Like, get up. Yo, my people, born to Motorhome here. We are currently on our way to go and sell the Berlingo. It's been a long awaited time. Jess has been doing her bit for the society, and mainly me, and yeah, it is going, and we are on our way. The guy's coming down from Scotlandian, if you know that place. It's up in Scotland. It's not really, I made it up. I can't remember. Hello, that's me again. I can't remember. There we go. Now we're rocking and rolling. Yo! Oh, that's a green. So yeah, on our way to go and sell that. Still been in the motorhome for the last month and a half or something. All's well that ends well. Weather's been nice. Done a few bits. Had to get a new DJI, so I've been out of the game for a minute, but as you can tell, we are back. Bash.
booster thingy you were talking about